and welcome to today's live stream. And first, we'll start with the XAU USD. On the XAU USD, daily time from what's the daily time from looking like since market is going to sell, it's already tested this one, so expecting more sell, just expecting more sell on this. So this should be a continuation pattern. If market should come respect this, then it's going to sell more. But if there's anything that's any so it's going to push it up on the 1 hour. Then we're going to look at that zone as well. I'll push it up on the 1 hour. So let's just watch out and see what happens here. So there's nothing on the gold for now. If you are to look out for a buy, you should look for a buy from this point. This point should be a good buy for you. Or rather, you buy from here. Here should be a better one because it took two candles to take that big one out. It should be a better buy for you to be on the safer side. But we're not taking this for today. Let's go to the GBP/JPY. On the GBP/JPY, what are we seeing on the GBP/JPY? Check the daily time frame. Daily time frame seems more like market respected this zone, but not very well. So it's going to be more buys happening here. So if you go to the 4 hours, see there's kind of a break of structure happening here. So if you go to the 1 hour, you can see this break of structure here. To see it clearly, let's see on 30 minutes if it's very clear. It's not clear on 30 minutes as well. So we're going to let market do its thing, come respect that zone. Then we look for buys from there. When it comes to this place, we look for buy. Then on the Euro USD, was the Euro USD pair saying, if you come to the daily time frame, it has been on a downtrend lately. If you let's check the weekly and see, it has been on a downtrend lately. So coming down to this point. So if you come back to the daily, let's see if it's still selling. It's still selling. So go back to the 4 hours. You can see it's still selling, but it's kind of forming kind of change of character happening here. So if this change of character holds, then we're going to look for buys. That means change from uptrend to downtrend to the uptrend. So let's see what happens at this point. Next we have the GBP USD. On the GBP USD, what are we seeing on the GBP USD? Daily time frame. Daily time frame seems to be selling to this point. So let's check the 4 hours. What's the 4 hours saying? The 4 hours has not given any sell entry yet. So you check the 1 hour. There's no entry for sell yet. So just keep waiting. AUDJPY. What is AUDJPY saying? The daily time frame seems just respected this point here. So it's already buying. So you check the 4 hours. There's no entry for a buy yet. No break of structure for buy. No break of structure. So just keep waiting. NZDJPY. What's the daily time frame saying? The daily time frame is going to sell to this point. Then if you check the 4 hours, what's the 4 hours looking like? There's no clear entry on 4 hours yet, so you should be looking out for more sales happening on 4 hours. More sales. So this should be a fake break of structure. If you take this, it might use as liquidity to fill it down and keep going down. On Euro GBP, we already had one entry here. We were waiting for market to respect since yesterday, which it did not respect. Analyze this during the class yesterday in the afternoon. Yeah, you can see market is supposed to buy to this point for TP. This is the daily time frame. We came to respect this order block and it's buying now. So let's wait for it to reverse and pick us from that zone before we could join the buy. So we're still waiting for it to pick us from that zone. Come to the CAD JPY. What's the CAD JPY saying? Remember we had this trade yesterday which we closed earlier because it hit our break even. Yeah, after our break even, it hit the break even, and that was how we are stopped out of the trade. So if you check the daily time frame, it's more of a buy, but it might come to respect this area, this support, previous resistance area. So let's see. It's still kind of not giving a clear entry to buy yet after it missed that order block we took yesterday. So should be looking out for it to come up to this point before it starts selling more. So let's check the GBP CHF. Remember, we were supposed to take this trade yesterday, but we closed out because it was late, already around 9:50 something. That when we closed. So it picked this at 10:01, I guess, and that time the spread will be very wide. You cannot even enter the trade at that moment. So let's let this one slide for today. It happens most of the time. Just let it slide. And next we have the AUD USD. On the AUD USD, let's take the daily time frame. Seems more like it's been ranging at this point, so it might sell up to this point before it continues to buy. Let's check the 4 hours. Is it giving us sign of sell? No entry for a sell yet. Even on the daily 1 hour time frame, there's no entry for sell. Not looking clear enough. If you check the AUD card, on AUD card, daily time frame, it's supposed to sell to this point. So it's like it's ranging here. If you check the 4 hours, you can see this entry we had yesterday. Market came this close, very very close to it, and started going down. It's respected the 1 hour time frame already. So at this point, you just have to close it and accept it to be a missed entry, because it's not coming back to that point again. It's just selling, keep selling. So accept it to be a missed entry. So we'll look for other entries later. You can check 15 minutes. There's no entry yet on 15 minutes, so just keep waiting patiently for it to happen. There was likely kind of an entry here earlier, but we are not active. I was awake when this news happened. But I did not want to jump in. I just want to leave it to do its thing. If you come to USD JPY, what's happening on USD JPY? USD JPY, if you check the daily time frame seems to be buying. If you check the 4 hours, more buys are going to happen. So let's check the 1 hour. There's no clear entry on 1 hour as well for now. So let's come to the USD card. The USD card, if you check the daily time frame, seems to going to buy up to this point before it starts selling. So let's check the 4 hours. Is it giving any break of structure sign? No break of structure happening here. On the 1 hour, no break of structure. Remember, we took this break of structure market out yesterday on 15 minutes. I could recall that fully on 15 minutes. Yeah. So let's go to the next one. CHF JPY. We were supposed to take this trade yesterday, but we closed out. So all these trades just clicked at very late at night. You can see this happened around 3 a.m. This one this week here is around 2 a.m. The first one is when around 8 o'clock. So let's just let all these ones slide as well. So and the Euro card daily time frame seems to be selling. Then if you check the 4 hours, more sales are going to happen, but there is no entry on 1 hour yet. If this breaks below this structure here, it breaks below this and another candle happens without filling the FVG up, then we're going to look for entry from this. Let's see CAD card CHF. On card CHF, the daily time frame seems market has been buying on the daily time frame. Check the 4 hours, same thing happening on 4 hours. If you check the 1 hour, you can see it has been buying. If this breaks above and another candle opens, there's going to be a break of structure. But this liquidity market did not fill out. Okay, if you fill this out already, there's going to be a break of structure and you look for more buys heading to the top. If you check the Euro CHF and the Euro CHF, we're already on this trade. We entered this trade last night. Yeah, very late at night. So like I said earlier, market came to this 4 hours zone to respect this other block here. Then we went to 15 minutes and we look for a break of structure on 15 minutes, which is the break of structure we used to enter. So we should just keep holding and see how it's going to go today. It's going to be a long trade, but it's not really long. It's just 57 pips, so it might hit TP before the end of today since it's 57 pips. Not a big deal. On the AUD/CHF daily time frame, check the daily time frame, you're going to see market has been buying lately. So if you check the 4 hours, seems market has been buying, but no entry on 1 hour as well to buy. Check the GBP AUD. On GBP AUD, if you check the daily time frame, market has been selling, more of a sell happening. So if you see the 4 hours still selling, if you see the 1 hour, there's still more sell, except market respect this, and it's going to be a change of character to the upside to push it up a bit, and the sell continues. You check the GBP card. On GBP card daily time frame, it seems market has been selling. You check the 4 hours, it has also been selling as well. If you check the 1 hour, it seems market has not given any entry for sell yet. So just keep waiting on it. On the NZD USD, remember we took this trade and it hit SL yesterday. That was our first trade that hit SL this week. So we should just keep watching this pair. Let's see what the daily time frame is saying on the pair. Going to be more sales happening to that point. On the 4 hours, more sales happening. But if it breaks this structure here, then we're going to look for more entry on sell. So there's no entry for now. Check the NZD CHF. On NZD CHF, check the daily time frame, market seems to be selling to this point. If you check the 4 hours, more sales are likely to happen. If you check the 1 hour, there is no entry, so you just keep waiting to see what is going to happen later during the day. The JPY and the Euro JPY is market is supposed to sell to this point before it starts pushing downward, but it has not gotten to that point yet. If you check the 4 hours, you should be looking for buys that will push it up, buys that will push it up on the Euro JPY. This should be a break of structure happening here, and this should be a break of structure happening here. Should be a break of structure here. Should be a break of structure, and this should be an order block market should come respect. This should be our FVG as well. This is our FVG, and this liquidity we have here, this liquidity here, okay, should come respect this liquidity. Then if you come down to 5 minutes to find your entry, confirm the entry order block. She uses order block here. It's not clear enough on 5 minutes, so let's switch it up to 15 minutes and see if it's that clear on 15 minutes. Okay, it's very clear, it's on this point, but you can use this one instead in 5 minutes. So if you go back to 1 hour, and this should be an entry for buy. It should be a buy on this pair with our SL at this point here. It should be our SL. So when market gets to this point, I will just let you guys know in the group when to place entry for a buy. So let's wait for it to come to this point yet. On AUD NZD on the daily time frame, market has been buying. So if you check the 4 hours, it's more buy happening. So if you check the 1 hour, if there's going to be any entry on 1 hour, there's no entry yet on 1 hour. NZD card, on NZD card, market seems wants to sell. It respected this order block already on daily time frame, so it's reflecting more buys happening. But if you come to the 1 hour to look for entry, there was no break of structure here, no clear break of structure, so it's likely going to break that order block and keep going down. So if you check the daily time frame for JBP NZD, it's respected this order block here, so we should be looking for sell on 1 hour, but there is no clear break of structure. So this one that happened the other day, and we took entry from here. This is the entry. We did not take this trade. Happened during the weekend, and it came to this point, so there is no entry now. That's the question. And the Euro NZD, if you check the daily time frame, the daily time frame, it seems market wants to buy up to this point before it starts selling. Since it's ranging at this point, this is the nearest order block before you to start selling. So if you check the 4 hours, there is no entry. 4 hours already have a break of structure happening here. Market should come fill out before it push up, but market failed to fill it up. If you check the 1 hour time frame, it has not respected any other block. And if you notice, we were waiting for a trade here yesterday. So this was supposed to be the other block on 15-minute chart. Did you guys recall? 15-minute chart, we were waiting for something like this. We said this should be the other block. This should be the break of structure. This should be the other block, and this should push the market down to this point. If you recall vividly, this was what we were waiting for yesterday. Waiting for this yesterday. Our SL was something like this. So we're still going to take this. Let's see what happens for this. Still going to take this and see if we're going to be able to push it down a bit. But let's see what's happening on the 5-minute chart. Okay, you can set entry for this, and we're going to take this. So it's going to be 12 pips SL. So if you calculate 12 pips SL for Euro NZD, just make sure you make a calculation clearly before you jump in. So in case that's going to be the new trade we are having for today, since we're already holding other trades since last night. So let me shift it up. This is where it's going to enter. So it's going to enter from. So there's this Euro NZD. For 3. So I'm in for a sell on Euro NZD, and this is my SL. I have my SL as 197,250. And my take profit should be this here if I wanted to fill this up, but I don't want it to. I just wanted to stop at the FVG here. This is my TP. My TP should be 1.96302. So let's see how this goes. This should give us 1:6 for the day. So let's see how it goes. Make sure you set your entry, you enter the trade, and so everything set. I'm going to share this in the group now. I'm going to share this in the group, and you all should set entry for it. Okay, I've pasted there. So next we go to the Euro AUD. On the Euro AUD, what are we seeing on the Euro AUD? On the Euro AUD, there is no entry for now, because if you check the daily time frame seems to be wants to buy to this point before it starts selling. So if you come to the 4 hours, happening on the 4 hours, it's going to give us a break of structure for a buy, which is happening at this point. This is a break of structure happening here. If you can respect this point, then we look for more buys to push it up. And this news is what is pushing this Euro AUD, because that AUD news that I told you it happened earlier today. So if you check this USD CHF, we missed this trade last night. We are waiting for this trade. This trade came to this point at exactly 10 o'clock to pick this entry. That was when market was supposed to close. 10 o'clock, that was when it came to this entry. Imagine this trade at that time, that hour of the night. See, it's already 1:3, went to 1:5. We missed 3 good trade yesterday. Well, that's it, bro. That will be all for today. See you guys later in the day when we check our trades. Do have a nice